What is going on, everyone? Casual Gaming 32 here, and welcome to episode 3 WWE 2K23 My GM. If you missed the previous episodes, be sure to go back, check them out. You've missed a draft on our first pay-per-view where we made it to Survivor Series. Quick recap: Asuka claimed a women's title with a victory over Charlotte Flair. Usos are still our tag team title holders. Unfortunately, AJ Styles picked up an injury in a victory over Jake Paul. And the big news, the big dog, Brock Lesnar, is our new champion. Picked up a victory over Seth Rollins with a little help from Randy Orton. So Seth, he'll be looking for some retribution today. What we've also missed as well, we played our shake-up card. That allowed us to get our low stamina superstars to recuperate a little bit, but overall, we are lagging behind. We are bottom of the pile. But this episode, I can feel it. I can feel we're going to recover. I feel we close that gap. We close in on Stephanie. We close in on Eric. But yeah, I've got a couple of tricks up my sleeve, hopefully, to pull that back. So we'll see. Let's get into this anyway. Okay, so straight into it. WCW plays a card on Raw, Best Friends Forever. Select an opposing brand and reduce 2 of their rivalries by 1 level. It's selected randomly, at least. And it cannot be used the week before the premium live event. So, okay, so let's see what happens there. So our commissioner goal have our most popular female face and heel fight each other this week. We completed Santos Escobar's grudge match there. Yeah, okay, so we are on the lead up to SummerSlam. We got 4 shows left, so let's build on some of those rivalries that we've already got and hopefully finish a couple off in SummerSlam to make that a decent show. Okay, so I decided to bring in Jinder Mahal then. He's a heel bruiser. AJ Styles injury left a bit of a gap. It's only a temporary measure. A little bit of money I didn't want to spend, but yeah, I think we're struggling a little bit, so let's pull him in. Okay, this is what we settled on for this show then. So we got Asuka, Nikki, ASH teaming up with Rhea and Charlotte. That'll help us meet our commissioner goal. Asuka and Rhea have to fight each other, but Rhea's stamina letting herself down there, so using a tag match to help make up that downfall. In the mid-card, we got our Giants and Cruisers. We'll use that to determine our number 1 contenders for the tag titles. Jinder Mahal making his debut on Raw, fighting it off against Randy Orton, and our main event, Logan Paul versus Brock Lesnar in a steel cage match. Okay, let's do it. So how do we end up? Asuka and Nikki ASH picked up the victory, and rivalry grew a little bit there. Jey Uso pulled in a couple more thousand fans. That's good. Our number 1 contenders, Legado del Fantasma, picks up the victory there. A mediocre showing, but rivalry sparks up, jumps to level 2. Interesting. Jimmy Uso loses a bit of popularity but brings in a little bit of money. Jinder Mahal on his debut. What can we do here? Randy Orton as the US title picks up the victory there in a mediocre, but rivalry sparks off. Not too bad. Left with our main event, Logan Paul and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar dominates in the opening. I don't think Logan Paul's even got a move in. Yeah, things are not looking good for Logan Paul here. German suplex.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Pump handle slam from Brock as well. Drop kick from Logan Paul. He's coming back. Crossbody from Logan Paul. Brock Lesnar. He doesn't stay down for long. Takes a lot more. Here he goes.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage.
The sprint up the cage is on.
Lesnar. Suplex City. Brock fired up. He wants Logan to get back up. He's lining them up. Come on, look.
I'm not quite sure this man shouldn't tap out. This is about career longevity, self-preservation. Tap out and fight again. Hey, look at this.
And Paul somehow gets out of it.
Logan Paul's in a daze. This could be over soon.
He goes for it again. An amazing match. Great stuff. That is how you main event your show. So let's see how we fared. Good. Raw near the top and all there, really. Hope it was close. The main event right up there. Perfect, that's what we wanted. Picked up a healthy amount of fans and also a good amount of profit as well, so 46,000 in extra fans we picked up. SmackDown picked up a little bit more, but a little bit less profit. And WCW, what do? Around about the same. Healthier, much healthier profit. So we picked up a free arena booking card thanks to our commissioner goal. We may want to look at some of that because we're running short on money. We want to try and pull out all our stops here. SmackDown, 20,000 in front of us, a lot less, but okay. That match between MACE, T-Bar, Escobar, and Wild, high emotional and intensity between the superstars. Okay, that's because it jumped up two rivalries, wasn't it? So wrestlers jumped 2 levels. Okay, yep. Good old San Francisco. Time for my adoring fans. What they want. I better be on the card tonight. Okay, so Jey Uso is expected to be on the card. And MAC, I feel like I'm the fall guy every week at the moment. Whatever my next match is, I want to win. Maybe a bit of a struggle because in the cruisers that we've got are on a roll themselves. Okay, so looking at some of the power cards then. So what I think I might do is I might use this to get MACE the victory he craves, because he needs it. It may annoy Jey Uso a little bit. Okay, so here we go. This is what I've decided to go with now. I've tried to be as cheap as possible for this show just because we are lacking a bit of money. I want to try and bring in a legend ready for our pay-per-view. So we're going to open with Jinder and Randy again. They did seem to get a rivalry going last week, so let's continue with that. No titles on the line though yet. Here you got Chylia and Charlotte Flair again. Good styles. Hopefully they should spark something good. We got T-Bar and Joaquin Wild, Giant versus a Cruiser. However, they are both heels, so that may not prove fruitful. And then we got Jey Uso and MACE. However, me, the GM, is going to interfere in that. I'm going to get in the way of Jey Uso. 3 weeks out of SummerSlam. Yeah, we're starting to run short. Okay, let's go with that. Jinder versus Randy. Jinder actually picks up the victory there, but another disappointing. So those matches are not proving to be very entertaining. Rhea Ripley, it's a good showing on the promo there. Brings in 2,000 fans. Chai Lee and Charlotte Flair. Charlotte picks up the victory. A mediocre showing. This isn't a good showing so far. T-Bar versus Joaquin Wilde. Again, not expecting anything special there. Santos helps us bring in a little bit of money. And then we got Jey Uso. And a GM interference. Shocking performance this whole show, really. Yeah, poor. Unfortunately, WCW managed to do worse than us on one of the mid-cards, but yeah, not good at all, I'm afraid. We're struggling with money. We need something to turn around and give us a bit of money, really. So we picked up nearly 30,000 fans. We picked up a decent amount of profit. Not complaining with that. That brings us back the money that we spent to unlock the lights, I think it was. SmackDown picked up 68,000 fans, and WCW picked up nearly 60,000 fans, nearly double. So, we're struggling, really, aren't we? We haven't made up any difference at all. Quite the opposite. That gap is getting bigger. Yes, I know, because I'm trying to make up some fan deficit. I'm not getting much use out of it. Okay, let's keep that in mind though. Yeah, so we try and make use of our call out here. So Santos Escobar, what happened to the rematch with Uso? I already fulfilled that. What are you talking about? You already had the match, didn't you? And MACE saying thanks. So the opener, we got Santos Escobar, Jimmy Uso, with MACE coming in and interfering with that. Jimmy Uso picks up the victory. It was dull. Not what you want when you're over there. Okay, Seth calling out Brock. That rivalry gets a bit of a kick. Joaquin versus Jey. Jey picks up the victory there as well. T-Bar runs in, and that was dull as well. Asuka calling out Charlotte. Oh no, sorry, Charlotte calling out Asuka. That rivalry grows. This already has a bit of rivalry, so that will hopefully pick up. Yes, oh, great. Oh. Yeah. And then we are into a Hell in a Cell. We are going to play as Randy Orton, the Viper, the Legend Killer. US title on the line. Hell in a Cell. Randy Orton, Jinder Mahal.
There is a certain excitement that a United States Championship match has. It's hard to nail down exactly what it is.
I know what you mean, Byron, whether defending or...
Gosh! He broke through the wall!
Randy offers Jinder straight for the cage.
Get out of the way! I am! Catches an uppercut.
This fight is going down right in front of our faces.
More up close and personal than I'd like to be. He's making the climb.
The climb to what? This is
Jinder's going up. Randy follows.
This whole match is reckless, but necessary. He's all the way up there now.
Oh, no.
He has summited the cell.
But will the reward be worth the risk?
Turned it into an arm drag.
Jinder is pushing back now.
Mahal tipping the scales a bit here.
Face gouge. Oh, God.
Someone get the EMTs ready. I just know this isn't going to end well.
Precariously battling 25 feet up in the air.
That'll knock you silly. Everyone in this arena is on their feet. Everyone is holding their breath. How is this going to end?
altering moments come from the top of that cell.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Oh, God.
He turns it around.
Brought down with a snapmare.
Hopefully the chain link can stand up to this mayhem.
This isn't what it was made. Jinder Mahal with a drop toe hold, looking to put this one away. Camel clutch locked in.
I'm gonna tap it. Trying to somehow reverse this and counter.
Breaks out of the camel clutch. Nice job.
Getting carried around. Bad spot to be in.
Oh my God.
That's it, he did.
Well, somebody stop the damn match! Enough's enough!
Trying to get him to come into the ring. Jinder stumbles forward after being thrown off the cage. Powerbomb through the announce table. KO. And it has to be the end of Jinder. Randy with an amazing victory over Jinder Mahal. Blowing him off the cage probably helped him to do that. And if that wasn't good enough, then dropping an elbow drop from the top of the cage onto Jinder, who was already in pieces in amongst the announce table. So, hard to be fair, pretty shocking opening in the first mid-card, but second mid-card and even an amazing main event was beaten by both SmackDown and WCW. Overall, not very good, if I'm honest. We picked up 35,000 extra fans. A little bit of money as well. SmackDown picked up a hell of a lot more fans, and so did WCW. Not going good. Not going good at all. We've got an 80,000 deficit on SmackDown. Triple H is concerned falling off the pace. Yes, I am. Maybe a little injection class will help turn things around and give you a Legend Whisperer power card. It'll allow you to hire any available legend on a short-term contract free of charge. Brilliant. Brilliant, because I was looking... saves me a lot of money there. Just be looking into Rich Orkawa. You know what? Having a couple of extra heads in the locker room may help. Okay, you sound surprised, which isn't the best. Brock Lesnar, I'm really psyched for the up-and-coming Yali. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Good. You will be. You probably will be that main event with Seth Rollins again. So we're one show out from SummerSlam. Let's go use our Legend Whisperer. Let's see what legends are available. Shawn Michaels, Shawn Specialist, or The Undertaker. I think Shawn Michaels, just because it's 10 weeks. Let's do it. Let's use our power card. The Legend Whisperer. And let's pick up Shawn Michaels. Okay. Now, what can we do with Shawn Michaels? Is the question. So he is a face. So Seth? Possibly? Get on the mic. Call out Logan. Yeah, I think we get... yeah. Main event against Logan Paul. Fantastic collision. There could have been money there to bring in another free agent, Bruiser. A couple of fighters, Cody. Well, I think bringing Cody in, another specialist, He can fit with other people. The arrival of Cody. We are 1 week out. We want to apply some of our double the cost SmackDown. Yep. Let's go with that. So we're opening with Jay and Jimmy, the Usos versus our giant combination of MAC T-Bar. We have Chylee and Charlotte Flair on the mid card. We've got Rich Arakawa versus Jinder Mahal on our mid card as well. And we also have Shawn Michaels debuting on Raw versus Logan Paul on the mic. We've got a couple of call outs. Seth calling out Brock again in readiness for their premium live events pay-per-view match. Santos Escobar from Legado del Fantasma calling out Jimmy Uso. They're going to be having a title match as well at the pay-per-view. And Cody Rhodes making his debut on Raw. Let's see where Cody takes us. Okay, Seth falling out. Brock increases that rally. Good, that's what we wanted. Asuka interferes. Helps Charlotte pick up a victory there. Thanks for the disqualification. Santos calling out Jimmy. Gets a rivalry going there. Rich Arakawa versus Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal picks up a dull victory. Cody Rhodes picks up 5,000 fans. Great stuff. Shawn Michaels, Logan Paul. Imagine this in real life. What a pairing this would be. Mr. WrestleMania. Logan Paul.
These superstars seem eager to go after each other, and in this no disqualification match, they're free to be as barbaric as they want.
Without the rules to rein them in, there's no telling what these competitors are capable of. They'll go to any brutal lengths to win.
I'm just glad we have EMTs standing by.
Could be some collateral damage on the way here.
Everyone needs to clear out, including us.
Just breaking down the opponent. Boom!
Right here in front of us, on the announce desk.
The show.
Shawn Michaels lining Logan Paul up. Puts him on the table. Climbs the ropes. Elbow drop.
Table. You have to think of these superstars' well-being right now. They need help.
You're taking years off your career.
The powerbomb. Don't come over here.
Cole,
Quick, use Saxton as a human shield. Drop kick.
And you can tell these attacks are disorienting him.
sustained attacks up in that area.
Here goes the band again. Take two. Oh, handed this time.
HBK got all of it.
Absolutely spiked.
That has to be the end of it.
Is it enough? The cover.
Okay, our main event. Pulls out there. Shawn Michaels making his debut. 42,000 fans from Raw. Good showing. Also profit of 60,000. We compare a bit more than SmackDown. Good. WCW. Of course. Some more. Okay. Accomplishments for meeting our commissioner goal. Injured rehab. Over 30,000 going into SummerSlam. Santos Escobar. I think we should keep him around. He's good on the mic. He wants a little bit of money. I think we lowballed him last time. Okay, he sticks around. Triple H, we've just bought a new physical trainer on staff. We worked with a ton of major superstars, cutting edge stuff. We can loan them to your brand and help train some superstars to help them recharge and recover most of their stamina. Yeah, please. They will have to sit out a show though. You can have them long enough to train Logan Paul and Jinder Mahal 30k. They're also willing to bend the rules to lend for free. Your call. Jinder Mahal and Logan Paul. Yeah, let's give Jinder. You're struggling, wasn't he? AJ, you've been injured. You want 100,000. Really have big plans for him. That injury really. Just up at it. Okay, Kofi, what are you saying? He's not happy with WCW. 129. I've just turned down AJ for less than that, so not gonna happen, I'm afraid. Show your least popular available specialist is in a match. Okay, and Brock wants to be in a show, which good, because Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, world title fight in a, what do we want to do here? Let's go with it. So we've got Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley finishing off their rivalry in a TLC opener. We got Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes for the US title. We then have the Usos versus Legado del Fantasma for the tag titles. We then finish off the mid card with Charlotte versus Asuka and the women's title, and then the main event, massive main event, Iron Man, Brock Lesnar versus Seth freaking Rollins for the men's championship. We have got lots of stuff to do here. You want to unlock that for 50, yes. And then use it, yes. We want to go free arena booking. We want to go free special effects booking. We want to go free crew booking. And we want to go tame most of our fans, because we are going all out here. Nikki ASH, Rhea Ripley, and then the rivalry. Nikki ASH comes out to victor in a classic. Very good opener. Shawn Michaels rings very good 3,500 extra fans. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes US title. Cody in his first fight. Randy picks up the victory. Yep. Cody will not be happy with that. Logan calls out Shawn Michaels and grows that rivalry a little bit more. Usos, Legado del Fantasma picks up the victory. Wow. Charlotte Asuka. Charlotte picks up the victory and becomes a new women's champion. And for our main event, Brock versus Seth, Iron Man match. Seth freaking Rollins picks up the victory in a classic and ends their rivalry. Wow. Okay, now that is what I'm talking about. We come out on top on every single one of our matches there. Oh, the main event, the Hell in a Cell. Sorry, it's a bit dark on my screen. Yes, they did. A much better showing though, so let's see where this takes us. 147,000 new fans and a profit of 41. SmackDown only picked up 99,000. Wow. And a big loss of 72. WCW picked up 125 and a loss of 20. we pick up a accomplishment and the advertising booking. Wow. That. We did it. We did it. We caught up to SmackDown. We took over them 16,000 in front. And we're 50,000 behind Eric Bischoff. So let's hope we can pull that out of the bag in time for our next live event, which is Extreme Rules. Stephanie McMahon, she recognizes what we did. Give some credit to the superstars. Eric, he also recognizes. Thanks. Okay, and then we've got MACE. He goes. No, you're not worth it. If AJ wasn't worth it, you're not worth it, definitely. Okay, Jimmy Uso. Not happy losing my strap last week. Former champion, I'm in the rematch clause. I want a championship match. Rematch against Santos and Wacky. Nobody else better get a shot on the Mick. Okay, yeah. I concur. You are now the main event on our next show. I'll tell you that now. Jacob, what have we got? Face off, all active rivalries are increased to a level 4. Wow, that might be good. Extensive PR training. Select the superstar with a mic skill of 1 to change their mic skill to 5. Or a surprise interference. Superstar with less than 60 popularity, so you can do run-ins for free and gain 5. I think this. And we use this on our... Yeah. Okay, episode 3. That's the end of that. What do you think of our performance there? I'm glad we caught up to SmackDown in the end. I'm glad we took over them. It took a lot longer than we thought, but I think Shawn Michaels, Cody Rhodes helped us pull that out of the bag. The injury to AJ Styles hasn't helped. We've lost him, unfortunately, for good now. Wasn't happy not being booked. But, yeah, I'm happy. We done good in the end.